train a coon dog to run. Told me, son, never take more than what you need, and always live your life by the hunter's creed. Boy, don't take that shot unless you're sure it's going down. Boys, you know this dog will hunt.
Here on episode 1, we're headed to Canada to Cook's Outfitting to hunt some bear.
Alright guys, we was on the road up to Canada with Cook's Outfitting, like she mentioned. We got the privilege to hunt with Country Girls Outdoors and Tori McCray. She beat us to the woods because we was a couple days late, and wow, she had a great hunt the first afternoon.
Hey, it's Tori, and we're here in Saskatchewan, Canada. I'm here with Chris Cook with Cook Outfitters, and this is our first evening hunt. We're going to try and get us a big black bear. Stay tuned. Hopefully I'll have a big black bear to show y'all. Thanks.
Now Tori, she's got Chris Cook himself in the blind with her, the owner and head guide up here at Cook's Outfitting, and he's filming her tonight, and he's also along to kind of help Tori out. This is her first bear hunt. It don't take long, and the bears start to move in. First we get 1 cub, then 2, then 3, and then finally Big Mama shows up. Now 2 of these cubs, they just can't get along at all. They start growling and fighting big time. Y'all check old Mama Bear out. You can tell she really don't like being around all this noise. Well, the cubs finally calm down, but then all of a sudden they take off up a tree and Mama Bear hits the trail. Now, usually when you're spring bear hunting and this happens, there's only one thing that can cause that, and that's when there's a boar about to come in or there's a big boar in the area. Tori and Chris know this also, and she gets ready to rock. Well, as this bear comes in, you can hear Chris talking to Tori. He's telling her to calm down, take your time, everything's okay, this bear's in no hurry, he's not going anywhere. And boy, is Chris right. This bear comes in and he takes his own sweet time and finally just lays down at the barrel.
Just don't be in a hurry. He's not going anywhere. Do you need more padding under your thing?
Well, we got a nice boar out there. We're just waiting for him to stand up, and I'm fixing to put this knife down on him, so we're just gonna wait for him to do his thing.
He's not going anywhere.
Well, first night in Saskatchewan, Canada, and I just smoked me a monster boar. He came in, we had a sow and 3 cubs. They put a heck of a show on for us, and they hung out for a good while. And these 3 cubs played and played and played and fought and played and spooked themselves and played, and then he spooked them and they ran up a couple trees, and I saw him coming from a distance, but I wasn't sure if he was going to come in because I couldn't see him that well, and sure enough he did, and he made his appearance, and we watched him for a while, and he sat and he ate and he ate and ate and ate and ate and ate, and we waited on him, and he finally gave me a nice clean broad shot, and I nailed him and laid him right there in his tracks. It was an ethical shot. Chris was my guide and my cameraman, and I greatly appreciate my husband driving me to this awesome place. My daughter was the initial person that was coming and having this hunt. She won the hunt from Chris with Cook's Outfitting, and since she was coming, my husband decided that we were gonna just make it a family thing, and that's what Country Girls Outdoors does, is we like to get the families involved. And Chris and I have been sitting in the stand freezing our butts off, and now the fun part begins. I really want to thank Chris for allowing us to come out here and enjoy this God's great outdoors. And this is our first bear hunt, and this is our first time to Canada.
Let's say he's done.
He's done.
Oh, he's got a big head on him.
He's got a huge head on him. Well,
Congratulations.
thank you.
Your first bear.
First bear ever.
We got Chris over here cooking breakfast. Master Chef.
Master Chef. Right here.
I'm like,
The
no,
man.
my name is Cook, not Chef.
I'm cooking Chris Cook.
And I'm not a very good chef.
I'm getting ready to fire up some pancakes. Chris is in the kitchen. We'll have a good time. We're waiting on some luggage to come in, guys. Delta lost the bag again. But we did make it. We've had a good time last night. We're here at Cook's Outfitting, Saskatchewan, Canada. So now we just wait. So we wait for the luggage to come and get started. We've got the bears moving. Been looking at some trail camera pictures this morning. We're going to have a good time anyways. And we'll follow back up with you here in a little bit when Delta finally arrives and maybe get in the stand this afternoon. Alright guys, we finally landed in Saskatoon Airport. We're hanging out at the baggage carousel. We get the great news about Tori McRae's hunts already went down. The only thing that comes off the bags for me is I didn't get any clothes, but I got my Hero Commander.
And I got my superhero, the old Remington 7 mag with the GPO scope. We got a little time left. We're going to head out to the range and see how gentle Delta was with my rifle. Well, 6 inches right and 3 inches high. Thanks, Delta. Well, we finally got my rifle all dialed in after the plane ride. And we still had a little time left, so Brandon tags along with Chris to do a little baiting.
Alright guys, we're still waiting on the luggage to come in, but we just got a phone call from Delta saying that it was there in Saskatoon and it's going to be delivered this afternoon. So we've come out with Chris Cook of Cook's Outfitting. We've come out here to check some baits and check some cameras and see how everything's going to go for tonight and get our wind directions down. And hopefully we're going to be able to get some big bears on the ground. You're watching Trophy Room Adventures TV. She's empty. Good old bear bait. Yummy M&Ms right there. That's what's going to happen, y'all. Alright guys, we finally got everything into camp. The delivery guys got us hooked up. Got all of our clothes out, got them treated with the Sawyer products. So now we're ready to go.
Well, I'm up first. Brandon's on the camera. Let's go get it done.
Day 3, Saskatchewan. Just got in the blind. We're running a little behind again for some reason. Don't know why, but we ran one off when we came in. We've been here about 5 minutes and he just kind of creeped off a little bit. So he may come back here shortly. If he does, I'll let you guys get a look at him. And if he's big enough, we're going to go ahead and drop him. We'll try to drop him. And, trail camera showing 2 really good bear here eating this big size. So we'll see what happens. Y'all stick with us.
It don't take long after we get in the blind for the bear to start showing up. There was a constant flow of bear in and out of the bait all afternoon. But it's just the beginning of our hunt, and I'm going to be a little bit picky today. Well, there must be something in the air up here in Canada, because these 2 cubs here, they can't get along either.
We have to spray down. These bears, one thing about it, they have a good nose on them, guys. So if you can fool a bear's nose, you can let him have it. So that's what we're going to try to do tonight.
Now, every bear that came in this season seemed to be just a little bit nervous. And this one, well, he's definitely on edge. Makes you wonder what's up. Maybe old Big Boy's close by. Well guys, this bear finally gets scared and he leaves, and we keep hearing a noise off to our left, and it's slowly working its way around, and it's coming in right behind us, and I mean it's coming in close. I turn around, I already know what's back there, and y'all just take a look and see what it is.
Yeah, it was really tough because I was on the camera, the bear was on my right side, and once I finally could slowly get the camera around, y'all gonna get a glimpse of what we had right beside us.
Guys, unfortunately that's all the time we got today. You'll have to tune in next week to see what happens here. We got this big bear at 8 yards, and you never know, we could get him or maybe he'll get us.
Guys, what an exciting time. But make sure you like us on Facebook, Instagram, send us any kind of messages you would like. We'll try to answer the best way we can. And don't forget, we have a great outfitter in Ohio, Trophy Room Adventures. We got some great dates still available for 2018. Just contact us and we'll get you lined up.
Get ready for a wild ride as...
We're gonna, that ain't gonna work. You're like in drama class, but no clothes. No.
We're starting off season 5, and I want to take just a minute here and introduce you guys to some of the, there's one of them blues.
It's 9 different states, hunting everything from bear to whitetail, and what else?
He was looking, and they just keep getting closer and closer, and this big Harley's coming by making all kinds of freaking noise. And is making a circle around, coming up behind us, and it's close.
I'm sorry.
And blah 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 blah.
I'm sorry. What did I do? No, you didn't do that. Bryce was over making faces, and before I realized it, I was like...
Must be something in the air.
Tonight, oh Lord, yeah. I can feel it coming.
Take 5.
That was perfect.
One more time.
Take 6.
All right, guys, from Tory McCray's Hunt. Checked our baggage. Oh, not like that. Okay, dang it.
We're gonna have plenty of bloopers.
Yeah, we're
Take
going.
7.
All right, guys, we finally landed in Saskatoon Airport.